So I'm sitting here borrowing Tinsley's little school section. I thought this would be easier to explain this to you. So here's our first problem from Schoology on Monday. It's 75.6 divided by 36. If we look at our divisor, we do not have any decimals. It's a hidden decimal. It's a whole number. So we don't have to move it. So we immediately want to bring our decimal up. So then we just divide as normal. Does 36 fit into 7? The answer is no. Does 36 fit into 75? The answer is yes. The question is how many times? Well, this one is about, if you cover up the last number of each one, 3 will go into 7 twice, so it's about twice. We can go off to the side and we can do 36 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12, regroup. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 72. 72 is really close to 75 without going over. So our answer is 2. We're going to put that right above the 5, and then we are going to subtract our 72. What is 5 minus 2? It's 3. 7 minus 7 is 0. I don't have to write it down. You can if it makes you feel comfortable. And then we're just going to bring down the 6. How many times will 36 fit into 36? The answer is once, which is 36. We're left with 0, and we are finished. Our answer is 2.1. For the second problem, we have 56.8 divided by 0.8. Now this time we do have a decimal out here. What we are going to have to do is we're going to have to move the decimal over one spot. Since we moved it over one spot, we need to move this one to the right one spot as 2. So our decimal is now after the 8. And what we want to do is bring that decimal straight up. Alright, now we're ready to divide as normal. Will 8 fit in a 5? No. Will 8 fit into 56? Yes. How many times? 7. That 7 is going to go directly above the 6. That's the last number that we're dividing into. 8 times 7 is 56. We subtract, we're left with 0. Then we bring down our 8. How many times will 8 fit into 8? It's once, which is left over 0. So our answer for the second one is just 71. We don't have anything after the decimal, so we could actually get rid of that decimal and hide it. It's just a whole number, 71. For the third one, we have 229.5 divided by 85. Again, this one's a whole number on the outside as our divisor. We don't have to move the decimal at all. So over here inside the box at our dividend, we just bring that decimal straight up, and now we divide as normal. Will 85 fit into 2? No. Will it fit into 22? No. Will it fit into 229? Yes. Just getting close. You can either say this is 80 or 90. You can count by 80s or 90s and get close. You can cover up the last number, and you can say how many times will 8 go into 22. However you want to do it, just to get close. I know it's going to be close to 2, so I'm just going to take it times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17. So it's 170. So I'm going to put this 2 right above the 9. That is a 2. 2 times 85 is my 170. I subtract. 9 minus 0 is 9. 2 minus 7 I can't do. If you have 2 fingers, you can't get rid of 7 of them. So I need to regroup this. 12 minus 7 is 5. Now, always pay attention. Is 59 smaller than 85? Yes, so we're good. If it was bigger than 85, 2 wouldn't have been enough. So we would have had to go up another one. So I'm going to bring down my 5. Now, how many times will 85 go into 595? Again, you can cover up this twice. How many times will 8 go into 59? It's about 7 times. So over here, I've got more room. I'm going to do 85 times 7. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 times 7 is 56. Plus 3 is 59. Well, look at that. It's 595. So we're going to do it 7 times. Our 7 is going to go above the 5. 85 times 7 is 595. And we're left with 0. So our answer on this one is 2.7. And I'll try to erase all that other crud I didn't erase last time. 2.7 is our answer. So now that's a little better. We had 4.6 on the outside, and we're dividing it into 64.4. Again, on this one, we do have a decimal in the divisor, so we need to make that a whole number. This one, we're bringing it over 1 spot. So this decimal, we need to bring over 1 spot. It is now here. If you want to erase it now, you can. It's not going to hurt anything. And you can go ahead and bring it up. Will 46 fit into 6? No. Will it fit into 64? Yes, and it will only fit 1 time. If you cover up the last 2 numbers, 4 will only go into 6 1 time. So 1 times 46 is 46. We subtract. If you hold up 4 fingers, you can't get rid of 6 of them, so we have to regroup. This becomes a 5. This becomes a 14. 14 minus 6 is 8. 5 minus 4 is 1. 18 is our remainder right now. It is smaller than 46, so we can go on. I want to bring down my 4. How many times will 46 fit into 184 if I cover it up? It's about 4 times. 4 will go into 18 about 4 times. So over here, I'm going to do 46 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 2 is 18, which is 184. Perfect. So I'm going to put my 4. It's 4 times. I'm going to subtract my 184. I'm left with 0. So my answer is just 14. We can hide the decimal at this point. It's just 14. So the last one today, I threw this one in there just to see if you all were paying attention. But we have 0.28 divided by 7. Again, there's no decimal out here. Actually, it is. It's hidden, but it's already a whole number. We don't have to do anything. So all we have to do is bring this decimal up. Now, will 7 go into 2? No. But since it's a no after the decimal, we have to put that no up there or that 0. Now, you can do 0 times 7 is 0, 2 minus 0 is 2, and then bring down your 8. You can do it that way. Or you can just leave it as 28 and just keep on going. Either way. How many times will 7 fit into 28? It's 4 times, which is 28. We're left with 0. Our answer is 0.04. You can have 0.04 or 0.04, but you do have to have the 0 here. That's a placeholder, and we need it.